Hello everyone, Neagat here. Welcome to another match of Littlewargame. Today I'm bringing you a match that was played on Silent Fjord between myself in the top right corner playing with the blue pieces, and in the bottom left corner we have ArcherGuy playing with the red pieces. This game was a ranked game. It was a game that was on the ladder, so we didn't get to choose which map that we were playing on. So both of us are basically having to be flexible to the map that we play on. Obviously, Silent Fjord is pretty similar to Ravaged. We have some high ground locations. We have a good amount of bases to expand to on the map. Some nice locations that we can go for, and then the distance between the two bases is really not that far. It's pretty much about the same distance that is on Ravaged, so that's going to come into play with some of these things. Recently, I've been working on a Rax opening that I think is pretty solid. So that's what I have prepared for this game. I've been practicing a lot of beast play rather, not Rax, beast play. And then ArcherGuy is going for this barracks opening. His name is ArcherGuy, so he's probably going to be going for these mass archers, and then I have some wolf play coming up. Just want to give you a reminder that if you are new to Littlewargame, I make videos about Littlewargame pretty regularly. This is a good place for you to learn about the game, learn how to play the game. If you're brand new and you want to get into playing this game, this channel is a great way for you to learn. Even recently, I was able to host a podcast with Square Root of -1, one of the developers of Littlewargame. And so just based off of kind of the openness that the community has, people can really get to know a lot about this game. And then I even posted some build order guides, so if you're really brand new and you want to learn how to do certain openings so that you can have a solid game, I have a couple videos on that. Alright, so getting back into the game, I am able to send out this wolf to the other side of the map to try to get some vision off of what's going on with ArcherGuy's build. We do see that ArcherGuy is starting his castle production, and I am able to scout that out. I respond with building my own castle here. Let's take a look at additional production. So ArcherGuy going for some more archers, and I'm pretty much just on one den at this point. I should be considering to build another house soon, potentially another den, so I can get some more wolves and put some pressure on. Something that I try to do is I remembered that ArcherGuy put his archers here to defend this location. I was very curious to see if I could approach and potentially get some damage on these on this worker here. So another characteristic about these two styles of play is that beast, their wolves regen health. Yeah, they have health regen, and archers do not. So, getting to trade health from a wolf for health from an archer is 100% beneficial to me, because as you can see, these guys are slowly regenning their health, slowly but surely regenning their health. I follow up with getting another wolf den. ArcherGuy follows up with getting another barracks. We're both trying to go for some safe wolf, or some safe play. We're just basically trying to get to 10 workers on both of our castles while having a solid army production, so that we don't get caught necessarily by the other player. I am also able to scout around the map, basically to see if ArcherGuy has gone for an aggressive third castle, which would be quite greedy of him. And if he was greedy, then I would have been able to punish that with these wolves. So that's what I'm doing right now when I scout around. We do see that ArcherGuy is starting to move on the other side of the map. For me, I decide that I want to start clearing out this building so I can get more units through this choke and not get surprised by maybe like catapults here. I don't want to go through a small choke. Rather, I want to make this a little bit bigger so I can approach. And so I see I'm unaware that ArcherGuy is moving across the map at this moment, but I am able to see that he doesn't have a lot of archers at home. So I am able to send these wolves in and try to do a little bit of damage. At the same time, I have some wolves here, and now I do scout that ArcherGuy is coming towards this base here. At the same time, I'm still able to do some damage at home. Want to make sure to micro this so that I don't lose more wolves than I absolutely need to. And at the same time, ArcherGuy is approaching. I have a tower that is starting to come up. These wolves are, they need to be rallied correctly so that there's a good defense here. And then I think at this point, I decide to send my wolves back home. I should at least, so I can defend against these archers just a little bit better. I build a watchtower on the high ground here so that these archers won't have vision of that area. And then now these wolves are coming home. I do have to pull some of these workers very soon so that they don't get hit by the archers. I try to plug the hole here by building another wolf den, but unfortunately I just don't have the space to do it. And then now we do see that the wolves have arrived back, and ArcherGuy is able to basically put his back to a wall so that he doesn't get super flanked. But we do see that these archers are pinned here. They will be vulnerable to these wolves and to these workers that are attacking these archers, and that is going to mean that these I want to say these 8 archers do end up dying. Unfortunately, I do lose a bunch of workers, but now that these 2 wolves are here, that should be more than enough to take care of this. I was a little oversafe, I want to say, with building these 2 watchtowers. I definitely didn't need to do that. And we do see that ArcherGuy was able to follow this up with a castle and additional archers, which is, this isn't very many archers, but I currently don't have very many wolves. I do decide to go for a workshop follow-up because workshops are pretty good against archers. Specifically, catapults are pretty good against archers. I think in hindsight, I probably should have gone for a snake charmer building, because snakes are also really good against archers just because of that high attack speed, and archers don't have any armor to start out with, and I think that would have been good. So getting another wolf's den and then getting a snake charmer pit would have been a better position for me. I am trying to go for a third base. Oh, a little bit of miss micro that ended up losing both the wolves there. We do see that Archer now has his third base. I currently have to build watchtowers because, as I mentioned before, I don't have very many wolves, and that's my mistake. Having to kind of micro some of my units means that a lot of my focus can go away from building wolves. So we do see that ArcherGuy is able to move forward. He's able to stop this worker from producing this watchtower. I really do need to finish this watchtower so that I can get some sort of defense coming. But ArcherGuy doing a fantastic job of putting pressure. I really should cancel this if I know it's not going to finish. I do send the workers in. I send the workers in by trying to mine this gold mine, so that they can get some pressure down. The catapult does finally come out, so as long as I'm able to have these workers act as a barrier between the archers and the catapult, then I should be okay. I need to be very careful not to move this catapult any closer, and I need to be very careful to have some units defend this. And because of this miss micro, I moved the catapult in too far and ended up losing that. So at that point, I call GG. I feel like I'm way too far behind. I'm not going to be able to do enough to hold this, even though it wasn't really that strong of a push. I just wasn't playing well enough to basically hold a lot of the pressure that I was getting from ArcherGuy, and he does end up winning this game. So, well played to you, and thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, please subscribe, please leave a comment talking about how much you enjoyed it, how life-changing this video was, right? It really helps for growing the community, getting new people into playing the game, as well as learning new strategies, especially when we see this kind of pure archer playstyle that someone like ArcherGuy is going for. Alright, I will see you guys in the next video.